We're getting our dad on in this fusion simulator of dad docity. I don't know.
Yeah, consider this dad training, because, I mean, we're in our 20s. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty well set that it's not going to happen, but...
This is I mean, yeah, you know. But either way, you'll definitely know how to dad, and you'll also know how to romance dads. If you ever want to romance a dad.
Yep, I mean...
This is your manual.
It's exactly what we need. Alright. So, get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours packs and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, so we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already. I walk over to the door and open it, and I actually think, to be fair, we should switch each part. You voicing the dad.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
And
so you're going to be this whoever this is now.
Yeah,
or are we going to keep the dads the same, or we just switch voicing the dad?
The specific dad.
Okay, so I'll just be the bad dad. So you be whoever this is.
Okay.
Because I've been the other dad, so...
You should also probably read the
I walk over to the door and open it. Hello? No, that's you.
Hello!
A handsome, clean-cut man stands in my door, brandishing a plate of cookies.
I do not want to put on a voice for this guy. It would not be good.
You just gotta sound really friendly. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor.
So you did fine.
That is not the voice I was going to do.
What are you gonna do?
Look at him, man!
Okay. Oh, yes, hi, I'm Caston. That's what my name is.
I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Trusti wanted me to let you know that she baked them herself.
I like how you just put your hand on your chest, just like him when you did that voice. Joseph leans in and whispers.
But between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips.
We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Right.
Wow, cookies, huh?
I should probably be doing Amanda this time, too.
Go for it.
So nice to meet you.
Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile.
Well, thanks for the cookies.
Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come, and she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda, and she's a charmer.
Oh.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough.
Yeah. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to raise more than two.
I have 4 kids.
What have you done? Oh, I meant...
Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude.
Oh no, this is our first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay.
Is the missus around?
Did you just assume? Mr. actually... and, no, not anymore. He died.
Oh. I'm sorry for your loss.
No, it's alright.
Can you click for me?
I can click for you. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand here quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things.
I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick?
I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile.
Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac. I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal?
That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have, in case you were wondering. We shake hands and seal the deal.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday.
Sure thing, neighbor. Oakley dokley. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around.
Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at the church down the street. Aw, man!
I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Nice.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. Wink.
And with that, Joseph's gone.
What? Hold on a minute. How can he be a youth pastor at a church and be going for the dude?
I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll have to take his route and see what's going on there.
Yep. Maybe it's one of those cool churches.
Yeah.
It's all open and stuff.
That's a good point.
He seemed nice.
Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face, and with a cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recovery I've ever seen. I should be taking notes.
See? You're already fitting in great.
Where'd those cookies go?
We do not look like we belong in this place.
Not really.
They're gone. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good.
So you ate all of them anyway? Finger guns. She's cool.
The aim has helped. Anyways, back to it. Amanda goes back to her room.
I think I'm done with unpacking for tonight. Now what? Dad needs a drink. Dad needs some sleep. What do we do? What does our dad do?
If we go get a drink, we're gonna run into Grizzle Dad. If we get some sleep, or I don't know, probably the next day.
Yeah, probably. Want to do that? Unless you want to meet Grizzle Dad.
I wouldn't mind meeting Grizzle Dad. I want to do his voice.
Okay, sure. Let's go meet Grizzle Dad. I could definitely go for a nice alcoholic beverage right now. I'm sure there's a bar nearby. It's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone.
How can you not use GPS?
Because Amanda didn't show him, obviously.
He's an idiot.
He's a dad.
How did we combine our forces and we're this dumb?
Because he's a modern day dad. He's not us as a dad in our 40s.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? All right, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hang over the bartender. I can't tell if it's Jim or if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar.
If this is Grizzle Dad, I'll take it.
It might be. Go for it. One beer, please.
Sure thing, boss.
The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste.
Yet another thing I'd never do.
It just says beer on it because it didn't specify it.
Yeah.
So, are you a Jim or Kim?
I'm Neil.
Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team is of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer for my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass
You're not a dad!
sidles up to the bar and sits comfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often.
No, but it looks like you do.
Oh no, actually I just moved here to the part of town today. I'm Caston, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team, and I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls.
Well,
Wow. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink?
no.
Buy Mary a
I
drink? Don't buy Mary a drink.
I'm not into this.
Based on the
shit.
cross around her neck, she's got to be the wife of the youth minister, right?
Could be.
So do we want to buy her a drink that might get us on that route?
No,
I don't know this for sure. I'm assuming.
She's already drunk, and I don't really. She's giving me weird vibes.
Okay, we don't swing that way anyway.
Well, we don't swing that way. She's not a dad. Come on. And,
She's already got like a glass of wine that's like almost full. Come on.
Yeah, and I don't like. She's not putting off anything. I'm taking in as good.
You're not liking what she's putting down.
Exactly.
Check that out. There's just a beer.
Yeah,
I want that neon sign.
Yeah,
I
me
love
too.
me some beer. So we're gonna say no. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter.
See,
I happily watch the game over another beer. The
I
game
like
has
how
gotten
the
close.
beer is capitalized.
Beer.
Yeah, so it's obvious. Any of the capitalizations are the things that whoever made this game doesn't know anything about.
You're right. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close to what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Yes, same. I relate to this description of the game. Go team! Oh, that's you.
no,
Sorry,
it's
that's you. Say it.
Okay,
Gotta say go team.
go team.
It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game?
I am now that we're winning.
Oh, we must be rooting for different teams.
In my opinion, my team is far superior.
I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is the better team.
That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours.
The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, and with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass to the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response, and unspoken truths is formed between us based on our mutual love for the game. He motions on to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me.
The name's Robert.
Thanks. I'm Caston.
Hey, you must be new here. Mary already hit on you?
Yeah. That's you.
No.
Oh yeah, well, Robert
Yeah.
chuckles.
She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's.
Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place?
No, that'd be Neil.
Neil waves from across the bar.
Why?
Hi, I'm Neil.
Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world.
That's true, there's really not.
It really isn't.
Oh, okay.
You a whiskey fella or a beer fella?
Beer, but I'll drink most things.
You like shots?
I love shots. No, I like shots. I love shots. Ooh, shots fired. I don't like them. Shots.
So
What do you
I
like?
love shots. What do you?
Do we like or do we love shots?
Yeah. What's your opinion on shots?
In this case, we'll probably just be like, I like shots.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Because even you don't want to be like, I love shots.
Yeah,
because
you
then
don't
seem
want
like
to
an
marry
alcoholic.
him. You don't want to marry him.
Exactly.
You know, like
Yeah.
marry. Not like. I mean, we might want to. Marry
I
this
like
guy.
shots.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me.
Wait a minute. He already did that.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's to your health.
We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I'll try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Caston, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket, compliment his rugged good looks, or compliment his hand tattoo.
I'm thinking the leather jacket.
We can barely see his hand tattoo. It looks like a...
I can. Yeah, you can barely. You're looking there.
But who says that? Nice hand tattoo.
Yeah.
I mean, not
he does have a
immediately.
cool leather jacket.
He does have a cool jacket. Want to go with that?
Yeah. We're too rugged. Yeah.
I like your jacket.
Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say.
Cursed. Okay. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals the bartender for another round.
What are you doing here tonight?
My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. Gotta say it like that. Trying to make friends.
I think that's the best one of the 30.
I'm new in town. Figured it might be good to put myself out there. You seem pretty cool.
The key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything to the point where it's debilitating.
This game just got too real. Really? Robert downs the rest of his drink.
Of course not.
He gets up.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose.
Oh yeah, that's Neil. Who's Neil?
He's just the bartender. He's the bartender.
But who plays him?
Oh, I was. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you.
Ha! I guess so. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket.
I'm gonna go home. You heading my way?
Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way.
Does everybody live there?
Good old plot. Pushing, like, plot hole.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them.
Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. Go figure. We stop, and he turns to me.
I don't kiss and tell, Caston.
Ooh.
So are we doing this, or what?
Coming on fast? What?
You know, do you want to come inside or not?
A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod. No thank you.
What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, I think this is like choosing to take his route or not. Pretty obviously.
Yeah, a little too obviously, almost.
So if we did it, then we would just be on his route.
I want to meet Emo Dude.
So we should say no thank you? I don't imagine getting close to him is going to get us with Emo Dude.
Then again, they might hang out in similar circles.
Possibly. Well, lay it on smooth. Is that a yes?
That's a yes. That's a yes, but being more,
Yeah.
more cool about it. I think we're gonna go with. I'm gonna go with no, thank you. We might
Okay.
come back to him later.
Yeah. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around?
Sure.
I head home, start buzzing with whiskey. Head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not?
What, in the butt?
I plopped down on the couch and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to. Sorry, I accidentally clicked. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still gonna work out? This is Craig, BTW. Smiley face. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? What is 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked out. Blackout. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up.
You're not doing the right voice for him.
Craig? That's the voice I was doing last time.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah, it's the bro voice.
I thought it was more.
It's kind of like a
I thought it
surfer
was little
bro
more
voice.
broy. But okay.
I can do a little more broy.
Yeah, put a little bit more bro in there.
God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. Go back to sleep, go to the gym.
I don't like Craig.
Go to sleep. I shoot a quick text back to Craig and apologize for bailing and immediately fall back asleep. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at the parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. Smile as often as you can. It will something.
It'll make others more comfortable.
Okay, cool. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that it's only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks at me up and down with heavily lined eyes. That has to be the emo dad's son, right?
Yeah, totally. Or it's youth pastor's son.
Either way, this is your voice. Come on, kid. I'm late for a meeting.
Mr. Who?
Mr. Vega.
I don't know. Have you tried the exit?
Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not?
Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him.
I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where the low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker.
Yep.
Is it me? Or you?
That looks more you.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to?
Fine, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Caston. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
No, geez, Professor.
Yeah,
Or
you're
teacher.
right. Teacher. Mr. Baker leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. All right, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye?
I can.
Yes, Colin. Yes, Dustin. Go.
Well, you see, the narrator in Catcher the... I'm not doing that.
Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow and makes a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Hilarious. All right, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the ball for the end of the period rings, all the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers?
I don't know.
I don't know. Both, you know. Budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem. Mr. Vega?
Oh.
Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but I'm sure, as you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. She's fine. She has a tendency to bottle things up. What do you think?
Well, we did just move.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See, if you can talk to her about it, I know she values you a great deal, and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money and that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo.
Oh.
Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Oh.
Yes. They ever catch that rye? Yes! Wow.
Have you ever read that book?
I actually have not.
It
But
sucks.
I know is it? I know it's very popular.
It's not
Obviously. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops to it in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Or this is you. Sorry.
Oh, so did you have fun gossiping about me?
Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes.
So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? I have no idea who that is.
Me neither. It was a very productive meeting.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab dinner? Grab some dinner?
Sure thing. We can make something at home. Let's go for the mall food court. What do you think, bro?
Well, if we combine... I'd like to cook. And I think you do too.
Yeah,
so
that's
we
true.
should probably make something at home.
Alright.
Cool. I think with our powers combined, we can throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the Food Channel.
I don't know about that, but I can't promise you it will at least be edible.
That's the spirit.
We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find out what they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations, and maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you.
Have you been reading my tweets? He can't even use the GPS. He can't go to Twitter.
You have a Twitter?
Yep. What? Never mind.
Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in the class and that you're not turning things in.
Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that.
I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class.
That's fine. He's fine.
Pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Uh-huh.
I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating.
Time to go to Twitter.
I heard Emma R. is going to take that fancy art school in California. That's exciting.
Yep.
Are you bummed that you guys aren't going into the same school?
Yep.
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh.
What's so funny? Oops.
You're good.
I don't think you'd get it. It's probably
Okay.
a meme.
Who you texted?
Noah,
Who's Noah?
my friend.
Does he go to your school?
Yep.
Do you like Noah?
What? No. Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would. Dad. I mean, geez. She does like Noah. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. She really likes Noah.
Sorry, just asking.
Dad, she's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Man.
Okay.
Jeez.
This is going well. Well, good talk. Love ya, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over.
Man, she likes Noah.
Yeah, I think she likes Noah. I think she's a tsundere. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner.
I found this artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. It's gonna suck.
Artisanal? There's 2 ingredients in mac and cheese. Mac and then cheese.
Dad, please try to enjoy the finer things in life. I think you of all people should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Plus it has bacon in it.
Aren't we, as a society, collectively over bacon?
Bacon never stopped being good. It just has a PR problem. Yeah, I agree with that.
We get to work on the recipe. Amanda measuring things out and handing them to me to dump in the bowl so I can feel useful. We both worked up quite an appetite since the gross mall food ravaged our digestive tracts. Wait a second.
We
They
never
didn't go
went
to
to
the
the
mall.
mall.
Come on, writers. Oh well, I'll look past it. Amanda puts me on
That's the
bacon
second
duty.
time I've noticed an inconsistency.
Huh.
Remember the first time he handed us a shot, and then asked if we liked shots, and
You're
then
right.
gave us a shot.
You're right. So I chop a bunch and toss into the pan and get it sizzling.
The key to good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavor pops. Not only are we going to want the fullest of the cheese and bacon, but we also want to counterbalance it with a crunchy mouthful of breadcrumbs.
Check on bacon. Mouthfeel.
Probably should check on that bacon.
Mouthfeel. It's still pink and rubbery. I give the pieces a little stir. Wait, what's a mouthfeel?
Didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
You know, when you eat stuff in the texture, listen, I've been watching a lot of the Food Channel and honestly don't know what it means. It just makes me feel sophisticated to say. It's like saying game feel.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I'm gonna buy a copy. Anyway. go
Yeah.
on.
Every time I watch that channel, I just feel in order, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again.
I like the mouthfeel of that sentence.
Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's also about words that are fun to say.
Gregarious?
Yeah.
I know that word.
Lenticular, boisterous, defenestrate?
I want to check on the bacon.
What does that word mean? Check on the bacon.
I want to keep checking that bacon, man. I'm so afraid.
Getting there. Starting to brown up.
Cattywampus. I don't think that's a word.
Discombobulated, contagious, cabernacle. Check on the bacon.
Check on the bacon.
The bacon is sizzling away. It smells good too. I give that sucker a flip. Nice.
Yep. See? That's why I kept checking the bacon. They knew it was a trap.
Yeah.
Good work, Dad. Bacon can easily overheat and cause a grease fire. I'm proud of you for remaining vigilant.
It would have caused a fire if we'd done anything
Yep.
else, I bet. We literally just moved in here, and I'm dead set on not burning this place down. Eyes like a hawk.
Exactly.
Amanda finishes up the mac and cheese, and I toss the bacon bits in there. After stirring it all together, I take a taste.
How's the mouth feel?
Scrumptious, fantastical, taste-tacular.
I like taste-tacular.
Not an actual word.
But I'll allow it.
She tries a spoonful.
Taste-tacular.
Doo-doo-doo. We settle on the couch with our bowls of mac and cheese.
Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right?
That sounds like a good show.
Does not.
Oh hell yes! They have to make it over. The Canadian tundra before the ice road melts. But also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted.
This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Colin and Flint, Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet.
Oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer them. They're damn ice roads.
Let me use this EVP mirror to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I'm doing the voices for this one. I almost got it. If you listen careful, it sounds like they're saying you're gonna die. That's because we're all about to die yet. This is art.
The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet.
To the computer! Someone was wrong on the internet!
I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint. Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterward, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep.
We should probably save
Start
at some
building
point.
credits as early as possible. Is this a game where you have to manually save?
I think that's what that in the corner is.
So retro. Let's go ahead and do that. Save? Zzz. Did it save?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are
I
we doing
didn't
the
see
video
this.
game thing?
I didn't see this. We just gotta save at least 3 times, and then you're safe. Alright.
Notice there weren't save slots anyway. Morning, sleepyhead.
5 more minutes.
You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up.
Fine. Is that your mom or your daughter? We
It's you.
We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better in interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves on one desk, and I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase.
So you excited for the cookout today?
Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. I mean, we are a dad, so we gotta grill.
Yeah.
We gotta grill if we're a dad.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I like grilling.
I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success.
Don't you want to meet some of the other people in the neighborhood? Maybe like some hot dads?
I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me.
That is literally me at every single party.
Yep, same.
Dad, your beautiful work in progress. We will eventually get that butterfly to emerge from a cocoon. That is not how it works. The social butterfly.
Well, we better start getting ready. We'll definitely won't want to be late.
Hey,
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time?
You know what? We're going early, just because you said that.
Nobody will be there.
I head out the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill.
But we just made mac and cheese.
No, that was last night, because we went to sleep. I guess
Yeah,
we're
I
not-
know, but he said he's a terrible cook if he doesn't use a grill, but we just made mac and cheese and it was fine.
But that was her job. We
That's
just made the bacon,
That's true.
which we almost burnt.
We didn't because
didn't?
I was vigilant.
Because you were vigilant.
I had to keep an eye on that bacon.
I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to the other 2 veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Oh,
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
oh.
This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
They stare creepily and say nothing. They look creepy, dang.
They look exactly the same as the other one. Then, of course, here's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib.
What a name.
You were right.
Ah, I knew it. Oh no, the woman from the bar from the other night. What is she doing here?
Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary?
He's like, hey, you hit on me the other night.
Yeah,
Can I say that right now?
That's what I would say. Like,
Yeah, you hit at me at the bar Tuesday night. Or whatever day it was. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles.
ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed?
hey.
I have to go look for him.
Huh?
What? You'll have to...
And Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Caston and his daughter, Amanda.
Ah,
I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to attend to.
I love her.
Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Totally. First time, never met before. You never hit on me at the bar. Yep. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy to run away from the not run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All the kids are really excited to meet you. Why are all 4 of your kids named Christian?
Yeah, I know what that, because he is a Christian, so he has to
It's
name all of his
really
kids.
weird.
It's really weird.
Hey, Caston, have you met Brian yet?
I'm sure it's obviously a joke. Who?
Hey, Brian, come over here for a sec.
A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hey,
Brian, this is Caston. He just moved into the neighborhood.
hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there. Lawrence of Arabia. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip.
He seems nice.
I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? Guess I'm more of a hugger. Which house did you move into? The ranch-style house in the cul-de-sac. Oh, the one that's just like mine, but smaller. That kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. It's leaner. Smaller houses are safer. I'm happy there.
I like the I'm happy there.
Got no worries about the size as long as me and my daughter are happy. Well put. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. Kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy.
Hello. Hi, what grade are you in?
5th grade. Sorry. That was
Pretty good.
We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag. That's exactly what
I thought he
bragging
was nice
is.
at first. I don't like him so much now.
Amanda's smart too.
Good one.
Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later.
By the way, the voice that he's giving him that Aaron is giving him is the same voice that he gives when he's being Ron Swanson.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's funny. I haven't heard him do Ron Swanson.
Yeah.
You got it.
Let me introduce you to Damien.
Damien. That has to be the goth, right?
I really hope so.
Joseph
Yes!
beckons to the tall man in a gothic attire over the conversation.
Good eve, friend.
Look at that cape.
Oh, he looks so cool. Yes, Goth Dad. Damien, this is our new neighbor Caston. Ah, so lovely to meet you.
Good, great voice. Damien shakes my hand and then bows.
If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host for you a spot of afternoon tea.
Wow, yeah, that sounds rad.
Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again.
Damn, what a classy dude. Amanda and I mill around and try to find some food from the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs.
Ugh.
Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends.
Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school?
I don't- but I don't want to do pleasantries.
Dad.
Ugh, they're gonna talk about weather.
Go, do it. Make a friend.
But how do I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting.
This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye.
Replaced. Amanda
Fair
shoves
enough.
me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? That the guy who kept trying to one-up me? That mysterious goth guy? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Talk to
What?
Joseph and Damien. Burger time!
Burger Time is a fan favorite of Brian, but anyway,
Yeah.
what was Damien was the name of the goth guy, right?
Yes.
I want goth guys so bad.
Joseph and Damien it is.
Yeah.
I spot Joseph chatting with Damien by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them.
So I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do we even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Caston, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design choices. Ah, greetings once again, Caston. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area?
Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day.
Are you enjoying the party so far?
Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation.
Hi, it's Damien, right? My name's Amanda.
Sorry.
It's me. At your service. What a pleasure it is to meet you.
Damien finishes that sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and then offering it to Amanda.
I like him.
Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy.
Do you know how to treat a lady?
Whoa.
Hello, Amanda.
No.
I have to talk like that, right?
No, I was gonna say we should do it in perfect time.
Okay.
Hello, Amanda.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in
Yeah.
unison? Wow, you knew this was coming.
Hey.
Won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever.
Guys, enough with the creepy twin stick. We've talked about this.
Christian and Christy slowly back away.
Where do you think they got... Oh, actually, that's you.
Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand.
I, don't know.
You let them watch The Shining, didn't you, you bad dad? Mary takes a long sip of the
Oh
wine.
my god.
I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Sorry.
Yeah. Where's Krish?
Krish. That's the worst name ever.
It really is
That's the
bad.
worst version of Christian. Wasn't he with you?
You had him a moment ago.
He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
Look how handsome he is.
Mary tips her glass to me.
Ah.
Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my 5th.
Ugh.
I have squeezed 4 little...
Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
I'm sure he's fine.
Mary.
Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off.
Something tells me they'll have a divorce soon.
Yeah,
Oh,
really.
wait, you were right.
Yep,
Lucian.
I knew it had to be. Mostly because the
Can we
eyeliner.
go now? Ah, Lucian, have I introduced you to Caston yet?
Hey, it's that punk kid from Amanda's school. I remember you. I hate you.
Whatever. That is no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite.
Lucian bows.
Whatever. Lucian.
Lucian bows again.
Okay. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian?
So his name's Christensen. That's pretty great.
Yup. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described the carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. He's such a vampire. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien.
Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor.
Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Hey.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine?
What?
What?
I think it's a 666. Yep. Lucian pulls the rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided
Yeah, I see
666
it.
in black ink.
My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? Is he pretending to be Christian?
I don't know. It seems like it.
I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
He's like trying so hard to be Christian, but he doesn't seem to be.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. That number carries weight.
Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.
I think he was a sailor.
Yeah. Talk to Robert and Brian. Talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Burger time!
Whichever one. I really don't care now.
Yeah, because it lets us talk to more than one, so it doesn't seem like it's going to affect our gameplay. So let's just
Right.
go. Let's go with Robert and Brian.
Okay.
I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever. Or sorry, whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Gaston! How the heck are you? Settling to the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got a living room in order at least? That's great to hear. You've been doing some living room work as well. Finally, got the 50... 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Gaston, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we met. Robert regards me over his whiskey.
Good seeing you again.
We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish.
It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it.
And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside.
Well,
Brian raises his eyebrow at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that year. For that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second.
Anyway.
really?
I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time.
Same here. Well, things change once you have wait. What happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey.
Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go pretty south pretty quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the right rib snaps. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy screaming out, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman, a 6 foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. It's so bad. This voice is so bad. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you.
Oh yeah, that's camping. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey.
I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went tanner tubing down a river, and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid.
Okay. Brian and I laugh nervously.
Or am I kidding?
Brian and I tense up again.
I'm kidding.
Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. SU?
We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think they're probably doing voices.
I think so.
Hit the emergency escape button. But the trucks don't have an emergency escape button. Well then, hit the brake, I guess. Then we'll be able to get out of the truck. Imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive the Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook yet. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing.
Robert! Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers?
Yeah.
Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a great quality reality television.
I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. All right, Daisy. It looks like I found a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this. All right, sorry. About halfway through, I realized I'm supposed to.
Oh, sorry.
Voice.
I didn't mean to skip.
But there's a whole table of food right over. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little.
Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust.
Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Alright.
Now you're getting it.
It's a ghost fire. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that she's not trying to one-up me this time. Sorry, he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law.
I hear that.
Well, since you're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of them continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough.
Yeah, I want to know how he got that gut.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas.
Yes, Matt,
Hugo, and Craig it is.
I'm glad I don't have to do that voice again.
So,
This is all three of these are you.
yeah, you're right. Let's see if I can make them
It's like
different
me
enough.
last time. Like
This is
half of them
voice
were
training, vocal training.
Me. I do not want to talk
Matt and
to
Hugo.
Robert anymore.
Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over and say hello. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. And to try to take something like that, say the Rococo period, and compare it to a postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy discussing that they don't even notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening.
This is why I don't like him. Talk to those two. They're more
Craig.
interesting.
Talk to Matt and Hugo.
Oh.
Listen, that kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say that one painting is better than another, if you're evaluating technical skills from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I'm so lost right now. I should have worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Haha, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Art is dead.
Well, that's pretty subjective. Art is dead.
I think I like the middle one because I would
Yeah.
say that's pretty subjective.
Art is subjective, but that might put us on their routes.
Do you know? I like? No,
I like
don't-
them, but I mean, if you want to go Damien
I don't
first.
want to talk to Craig.
Neither do I. I think
Craig
saying
sucks.
art is dead is that, or any of the first two.
The first one or the third one will be Craig.
Yeah.
I'll think the subjective one. Actually,
Yeah, I'll be on with that. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. That's a Magritte. Right, art, sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I ask is if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-imperialism and then Impressionism, very different, and the abstractionist beauty of Cubism?
I don't like cubism.
Man, that's all way above my head.
We're idiots.
Me too. Haha, it's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have been totally different effect on each person that looks at it. And that's awesome.
Nice.
Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry, I get really fired up about art stuff. Caston, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it,
she's
sweetheart? That can be you.
It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over.
Nope, but you're still slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Ha! Hey, Caston, this is my daughter. Hello.
I'm Carmencita.
Carmencita.
Huh.
Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow.
Dad, look, I'm making friends.
Yeah.
Are you making friends? You better be making friends.
Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher?
Hey.
Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna give me that overdue term paper?
Haha, great seeing you.
Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger gun move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Hugo looks around the party. He must have finally spotted him, because his eyes go wide. Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega! Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey,
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. In the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread into my lawn, and it burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically
boy.
dragging Ernest behind him.
Oh.
Hey everybody, sorry about that. Caston, this is my son, Ernest.
I think he named him Ernest Hemingway, but he looks more like a shoot. What's the name of the author?
He looks like an author.
He looks more like, man. He does horror stuff. One of the first. He wrote the first American mystery novel.
Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah, he looks more poey to me.
He does look kind of poey. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. You can do him, because I'm the other guys.
Okay, I have to do two frumpy kids.
Sure.
Hey,
Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in?
doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest?
Okay, I'm in the 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you're just dying to know.
Yeah, good for you.
Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Oh, I get this, dude.
Ouch. Ernest!
Oh yeah, particularly because I'm totally embarrassing you.
Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off and stands in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice.
Does not.
Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad?
I just noticed his flower crown. He does
Yeah,
look cool.
he does look cool. What? I'm as cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See? That's right. Sorry, see that right there? You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be cool? Get to be the cool dads?
I don't know.
This is existential.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Oh.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine, and once raged against and accept our fate, we unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think they're cool now, but you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Notice they said rage against the machine,
Yep.
because he's the music dad.
Yep.
Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh no.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest.
Oh.
Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right, but it'd be nice to have it both ways.
I hope he keeps that flower crown on the rest of the time.
That'd be
He looks
pretty
so
great.
cool.
Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Caston. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. And without further ado, let's
me.
work some magic.
Yeah.
So that's...
And without further ado, let's work some magic.
I got so used to talking there.
Yeah, yeah, I did the same thing.
Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips the spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've seen.
What's wrong with Mary?
Good point. So
He's
I
a
do
great dad.
think that this is the end of this exciting episode, but we will be seeing you all real soon.
And we've built up enough to have drama between characters, and certain characters don't seem to like others, and that's pretty neat.
And this game is certainly charming,
Yeah.
but
It's
which
good so far.
dad will win? Only one dad will rise victorious.
Emo Dad's still all me, but
We will see.
well, Goth Dad, I guess. But yep, next time.
All right. I would like a drink before we continue.
Good idea.
But I think that episode ended up being like 45.
That's fine.
Just saying.